First, you want to start by securing the BFG in a safe location away from any obstacles. Connect the black wire to the battery pack negative and tighten the nut on the battery securely. Then connect the green wire to the battery pack positive and tighten the nut on the battery securely. Now we can install the CT. We want to start by ensuring the directional arrow on the CT is oriented pointing toward the battery pack negative. If this is installed backward, the app will show a positive current when operating the lift and a negative current when charging. Ensure the direction of the CT is correct or the BFG cannot record proper battery health. Lastly, connect the wiring harness to the BFG and secure any extra wire with a wire tie and tuck it out of the way of any obstructions. Ensure that all wires are neatly routed in the battery compartment so that they aren't pinched after the installation. Now you can finish your installation by setting up the BFG in the app. The second lift we will show you is a Genie boom lift. The same method will apply to most other models as well. First, start off by locating the battery controller compartment. Here you can find the battery negative, the battery positive, and the battery jumper to install the CT on. It might be helpful to use a voltmeter to ensure that you find the correct connections for the positive and negative. Unplug your battery pack to prevent any damage to the equipment. Connect the black wire of the wiring harness provided in your BFG kit to the battery negative. Then connect the green wire to the battery positive and tighten the nut securely. Now locate a wire coming directly from the battery and install the CT over the wire, ensuring that the arrow faces toward the battery pack negative. If there is more than one positive or one negative wire coming from the battery pack, the CT will need to be installed around all of the positive or negative wires. It might be easier to install the CT on a single jumper between two of the batteries like shown on the first lift earlier. If the CT is installed backward, the app will show positive current when operating the lift and negative current when charging. If this is the case, you will need to turn the CT around for the BFG to properly record battery health. Plug your battery pack back in and finish the installation by setting up the BFG in the app. Open your ProView Link app. Then select the BFG gauge you are installing. Now select Setup in the top right corner. Then select Setup Rental Info. Enter your asset ID. Then enter your group code. Then enter a description of the lift. And select Program. Now select Set Battery Chemistry and select the chemistry of the battery. Then select Set Amp Hour Capacity and enter the amp hour capacity of the battery pack.